Hello YouTube! Episode 2, Skyblock. My modded Skyblock that I've started all the mods 7 to the sky. I am currently blocking it up in this corner. You can kind of see it there. As of last episode, we managed to get our cobble gen up and running. We got an iron mesh, and we're doing pretty well. In this episode, we'll be going through a lot of Mekanism. So hopefully that won't take super long, but we'll kind of see how it goes. Alright. And you kind of saw the name of my other world that I was trialing some stuff on. That will be my main offline world that I'll just work on. You know, it's never a bad thing to have two worlds running in tandem. But yeah, hopefully this will be a good episode, and hopefully people learn something. Once it reads the data, it takes a bit of time. There we go. Once it starts to read it, we're good, because it doesn't take long to load. Still on that path to affiliate. We are 4 followers away. 4 followers from hitting that magical goal of 50. As soon as we hit that 50, we'll have hit one of the major goals, and it's the one that's taken the longest. We're then going to hit 3 average viewers per stream. Should be relatively straightforward. And then stream for... I've already done my stream for hours and stream number of times a week. I'll have to redo those ones because it's based on like the last 30 days, but it won't take very long to do. So yeah, let's get into it. As you can see, I've got all of the major progression items that I wanted to cover this episode here. And we've got obviously our coal generator, our 2 remaining meshes that we can get right now. The next one is netherite, and that will take a bit more time to get to. And then starting to get into sort of the flux, so we do need to get some energy generation, which will be relatively straightforward. We can either use this coal generator, it's going to be pretty basic, so we'll end up using Magmatic Dynamos for our generation, because we can use our cobblestone generator to then fuel some crucibles to then get us our lava, which will then feed directly into Magmatic Dynamos. That will kind of be the goal of today, to get that energy production started. It shouldn't take too long, and I'm going to use superheating elements, so I don't actually have them currently there. Let's put them up there. So superheating elements require copper, redstone dust, osmium, and steel is the one thing that we lack right now. We can get everything else relatively easily. And then also, we do need to get diamonds so that we can get our Flux Hammer, and then we've got our Flux Sieve ready to go. So we could basically set up this Flux Sieve and the coal generator right now. That won't take too much effort at all. We just need to make a machine frame, so that's 4 bits of iron, 2 gold nuggets, and some blue dye. I don't have any excess gold, so I'm going to have to do some sieving anyway. That's andesite, I want that. I want gravel. Thank you very much. Hopefully we get the gold relatively quickly. We only need 1 thing of gold, and then I think I've got leftover iron, so I've got enough leftover iron, so that's fine. Dum-de-dum-de-dum. Did I only get 1? I need 1 more. That's so tragic. That is unfortunate. I mean, I could turn my iron into gold, but I need more iron anyway, so it's like much of a muchness. Yeah, so I'm just gonna continue along the current plan of things, and see how we do. So I'm gonna need more gravel. We've got this now, so that makes our life like really simple. let me... Alright, cool. And then if I hit Shift K... Fantastic. And I think I need an iron hammer to be able to sieve it multiple times. Not sieve it, to compress it multiple times. I don't think this will kill, right? This shouldn't kill. Not even close. Alright, this is going to be problematic. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put all of this away. So I've got I've got enough. This is the fun process of, you know, collecting materials early on. I only need to get 6 diamonds, and then I'll upgrade this mesh so I get more materials that I need. So we'll know when we hit my diamonds the first time, because we'll get the achievement. So we'll wait up for that. I don't think you can give them meshes luck. You may be able to. Let's see. Can you give them luck? You can give them fortune. So that will be something that I'll probably end up doing at some point, is getting them fortune. And maybe even efficiency to try and get them done faster, but that's not as important. Also, I can use emeralds to get diamond anyway, so worst case scenario, if I don't get enough diamonds, I'll just use all my emeralds up. So once I get a diamond mesh, diamonds and emeralds should be more popular. We'll just do this whole stack first. If I was smarter, I'd probably do 4 lots, 4 sieves at a time, but I'm not smart, so we're gonna stick with it. And I need more iron anyway, so it's kind of easier just to do it this way currently. It's shocking though that I haven't got a single diamond yet. I'm pretty sure I got a diamond in my first stack of gravel going through an iron mesh earlier, as in on my other world. How unfortunate. No diamonds. That's fine. We did get osmium, which is fantastic. Yep. So I should have... That'd be another 6. 5. So 15. That'll only give me 3. 3 is better than none. So let's start smelting that up. Chuck you in there because we're gonna get lots of coal anyway. Let's get rid of all of those and just start doing all of these. There we go, extra room. There we go. So let's get another one going right now. Another 2, sorry. So we get 12 flint. We'll need all of this string. I say all of it, we don't need that much. I need wood. There we go. 4. That's enough. Okay. And we'll get another 6 flint going so we can get 1, 2, 3. There we go. So we'll have all of these, that way we're just, you know, making it a little bit easier. But yeah, this will make it a bit quicker, and we'll start getting, we'll probably only end up with 3 iron sieves, 1 diamond sieve, because we don't really need more than 1 diamond mesh for the moment. Maybe in the future, but not now. Wow, 2 full stacks of gravel and not a single piece of diamond. Very unlucky. Still none. Damn. Alright, let's make this other one. Oops. Alright, so let's grab this. Make this into our last iron mesh. Alright, now it will be quicker. And we should get either another 2 emeralds or 6 diamonds. Let's have a look at the chances really quickly, because this does seem a little unfortunate. Iron mesh. Yeah, so 0.8% chance to get a diamond, a 0.8% chance of getting an emerald. And then they double as soon as you hit diamond. And then in emerald is like, there's no real reason to get emerald. In terms of that, it does give you a higher chance of other things though, so. Diamonds as far as we'll go. Oh, I got another emerald. Alright, so 1 more emerald. I can convert it to diamonds. Be getting diamonds one way or another. There we go. I need 1 more diamond or 1 emerald. So 1 diamond, 1 emerald. Oh, there we go. So let's grab this. Let's grab our Philosopher's Stone. Need my other emerald as well. And then we can put this in. Diamond mesh. Neat that in there. Get this crossed off the list. Extra 1 diamond. Oh, we got 2. We got the high roll. Look at that. Alright, so I guess for now, that's pretty decent. We kind of leave it there. And start working towards getting our coal generator. Now that I should have enough gold, which I definitely do. I need redstone and lapis. So let's go that. Keep that on me. That should be enough. What else did I need? Charcoal. Got all that charcoal. Need 2 redstone torches. For the thing, we need blue dye. Alright, that should be everything that we need. Perfect. Gold generator. So now we can chuck that down there. Oh, we can put charcoal in. Get redstone back. Finish that. Fantastic. So we're basically done getting started part 1. So now I can start moving into getting started part 2. And I want to start going down. I'm going to go this way first. So I need to make a Magmatic Dynamo, which requires Invar. Which does basically require me to get... so I don't think a Metallurgic Infuser will give you Invar. So the only way we can get Invar is if we have crushed iron and crushed nickel. We also need osmium. Let's get all that started. So there's our nickel, osmium, iron. And what we can do is, what hammers do we have available to us? Because we need ore hammer. We can go copper if we've got enough. We do not. We are a little bit off of getting copper. How does one make bronze? Copper, dust, and tin. We don't have any way of making dust yet. So let's continue sieving this. Because I need 2 blocks of metal. I would like to use copper, but we'll just see. Flint, 5%. Iron is double that. Yeah, so we should have 3 drop rates of copper right now. Finish off this stack. Let's see what we get. So we're sitting at a lovely 12 copper. I don't think there's any other way of making copper. I think that's going to be like the biggest issue there. Oh, and I'm out of material. Out of space. That's fine. We'll start working on better storage very soon. But we'll start working. We don't need that. We don't need that. We'll start working towards this Metallurgic Infuser and then into our Flux situation. We don't need Magmatic Dynamo because we could run it off of this. Which is what I might do. Yeah. So I might try and get that sorted, but I need more iron regardless, so... And I believe this can sieve compressed. Potentially. We'll see. With how it's going as well, I'll absolutely be able to get enough copper. to start an ore double, which would be good. There will be a better way of doing it in future, but this is definitely a good starting spot of ore doubling. Ah, another diamond. Look at that. I am 2 bits of copper off. That is really annoying. Don't have any copper in there, do I? Nope. Not in there. On the next stack. They'll eventually have 3 of them running anyway, in tandem, to get gravel sifted, sand sifted, and dust sifted. Sand isn't as important until I get into getting prosperity shards, going down the path of what's it called? Mystical agriculture. Oh, look at that. We got exactly enough. Put that in there. I don't have any wood. Let's get wood. Make another chest. Another set of 4 chests anyway. I'm 1 off. Tragic. And in the future, I would like to get the better wood as well, or some of the other woods. That way I can start and make some nice architecture. And then we'll just chuck them here for now. Ow. Alright, let's just start filling this up with that and this. And I'll take back the iron, the nickel, and the osmium while I wait for this copper to smelt. Just take all of this. All these things that we can make into those things. We'll just get basically like all of our dust components. Chuck them in there just for now. I don't know how I got cocoa beans, but I've got cocoa beans. Yeah. Just chuck those in there as well for now. Okay. How we doing? 6 more. I'll wait up. How much do we have in the way of bone meal? 12. That's not enough. That's not quite it. Need more bone meal so we can start and grab some more of our crucibles. We'll need probably 3 of them in total. 3 more in total. And then I can start automatically generating lava, and then from that automatically generating power, which is going to be fantastic. And it's going to be a very basic power production, but it's definitely going to be better than nothing. Okay, that's all done. Let's make this. There we go. I don't know how many usage this has, but it's probably going to have more than 0, so it's better than nothing. And now that I can start ore doubling, that's going to be fantastic. Alright, so I think it's 2 iron dust per nickel. Yep. What would be a nice round number here? You can't do much with 3. Each 3 would give you a block. I guess that's not a bad idea. Let's go 6. Chuck that in there. Get some Invar processed. And then in this one here, let's get some charcoal. And there. Let's start smelting some of this stuff up. I think this would work out better, because even though it is an odd number in terms of Invar, it gives some nice round numbers for all of the other stuff. Alright, osmium, that's fantastic, because now we can start getting our flux. Oh, we don't need the... We only need the flux sieve. So we need 2 blocks of iron. That's 8 iron there. This will be heaps of iron here. Another 20 iron. There we go. Wait, why have I got an extra nickel dust? Where did that extra nickel dust come from? Welcome to everyone in chat. I have slowly been noticing the viewer count has been going up, so thank you for sticking around and lurking if you are here. Much appreciated. This episode hopefully will be up on YouTube if you want to not necessarily binge watch them, because there's not a lot at the moment. There's only... This is the 2nd episode, so you won't have a lot to watch, but both these episodes, the first episode and this episode, should be up relatively soon. Sleep the rain away. Also, how am I... Oh, I'm in a river there. Ah, so it's not rain here, because that's where the desert starts. I didn't realize that the desert finished that quickly. Alright, so I've got that Invar now, so that can help me get me my Magmatic Dynamos. I also need redstone to get my Magmatic Dynamos, and I want to make 4 of them in total. So let's put a thing on you. I think Magma Crucibles, they're pretty good at making lava, are they not? Obsidian, yeah, so 1 cobblestone makes 1,000 millibuckets of lava, and I think it is a little quicker as well than the current method I've got with the crucible, so that could be a way. The only obvious thing there is that it requires power to do so. So it's kind of counterintuitive, whereas this way is not necessarily slow, and it doesn't use power. So there's not really a lot of complaining that I can do. Invar ingots. So we need 1 of these, and then this is, we need an iron nugget. Done. It was an Invar gear. It was. Fantastic. And that finishes off another section here, which is good. So that won't be used just yet, but it will be used in the future, and I'll be getting 3 more of them. Oh, actually, I don't know how many I'll get. It depends how quickly they get used up. How quickly they use up the crucible supply of lava. Let's start chucking some of this away. Alright, so when we got that done, we want to make these superheating elements. That requires steel, which requires our metallurgic infuser. So that's the current thing I'm working on, which I should be able to get. I should have enough items to get the metallurgic infuser, and while I'm waiting for that metallurgic infuser as well, I can start working on getting that flux sieve done and dusted. So that should be fantastic. So what do I need? I'll need coal. I'll need iron, which I've got. Oh yeah, because that'll give me steel, which will then get me the superheating elements, and they're really good. Shift N. Modular, somewhat dangerous. Radiator that is capable of emitting massive amounts of heat to its surroundings. So that's actually, it's really useful for, I believe, the reactors in Mekanism. I'm not entirely sure. I've never really used Mekanism all that much, but I know that you can do a lot with it. Alright, so let's make furnaces. Tick. That was all we needed. Now we have the Metallurgic Infuser, which is fantastic. That'll give us basically all of this. And it wants us to make these energy components. Now if I put this on top here, it will need to send energy. It doesn't have it there. This one, we're going to input energy from the bottom. Yep. Cool. So that's that done. And we're going to start filling this so it's 2 coal per 1 iron gives you steel. Yeah, so 2 carbon per iron will give you steel dust, which you then convert. And I need 4 bits of steel, so let's do it that way. And this is the best method. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll get that going. We'll put some more coal in there. Now I need more iron again. So I'm 3 short to get me the sieve. Oh, and then an extra 5, so 8 short. Which will mean, let's just sieve the last one we've got here. So I need 8, which means I need 4, which means I need 16. 16 iron ore pieces. Oh, full inventory. Diamond. Another diamond. Another diamond. Far out. That was pretty lucky in terms of diamonds there. Shame I didn't get that earlier. So we need 16 for now. Alright, and you can go back into here. And then you should be done, so chuck you back in. Alright, I've been recording for 30 minutes already. And I said I was only going to record for 1.5 to 2 hours. So a third of the way or a quarter of the way through already. These episodes do go fast. Alright, so now we've got that. We can chuck it in here. What else did we need? Not that one, not that one. I mean, we can go for our Enrichment Chamber first, actually, because I don't... and either, I don't think it's going to matter that much. But let's go item to infuse by type. Let's work out how we can get carbon. If we go enriched carbon, that gives us 80. And all it requires, it's 10 to 80, so that's an 8 times increase. So that means that we're going to be using a lot less resources, which is fantastic. But let's get this sieve done now. I don't have a chest handy. Now I do. Alright, and then the rest of these get made into blocks. Alright, that's that, that's that. We need glass panes, so I need sand. Start and sieve that. Oh, headset's dying. Where's my charger? do it this way. There we go. Charger is in. The waiting game. Let's, because if we do enriched redstone, that gives 80 as well. So that will be definitely more beneficial if we get the enrichment chamber done. We need 2 bits of osmium. So 4 bits of redstone. 2 bits of osmium. And I think I'm out of redstone, which means I'm going to have to start sieving more dust. Well, there you go, I've got dust. Unnatural. Oh, I got some Flux dust. I got 1 redstone. There we go. Fantastic. Alright, so we've got those. What else did I need? I need 3 more bits of redstone, 1 iron, and a steel casing. Which I'm in the process of doing. Let's get those panes. Let's chuck you away for a second. Alright, usages. Oh, it's iron bars, not glass panes. That's fine, I'll use the glass panes for something else. I don't have enough iron, though. Rip. Rip the dream. Back to sieving, I guess. Yeah. The Flux Hammer requires panes. That's what I was getting myself confused with. Alright, let's do the same thing again. We're just going to chuck everything away. Everything that I do not need. Let me double check that. I'm sure, almost certain compressed cobblestone, low covalence dust. And I'm not going to go down the path of Project E right now. That's going to blow my mind a bit too much. Yes, I am splitting things up in different areas. I'm aware. Alright, let me think of what I want to do. Because I need to get 6 iron. 6 iron. I'm thinking that I can make an iron hammer. I think iron hammers allow you to do more, like, higher compressed cobblestone. I'll double check though. But first, let's go to bed. Should have steak in one of these chests. Yep. Just gonna have one steak. Okay. So, I want to trial this. I want to compress all of that. And then compress that. Now, I'm pretty sure I can use this. But it still gives me cobblestone. Tragic. Alright, so. Bad news. Do this by hand. But I could make myself an iron wand. Which I believe is this. Yep. There we go. That makes my life a little bit easier. didn't do the thing I said I was going to do. Which was clear my inventory of everything. Okay, that is plenty. And soon I'll be able to just get this to automatically sort itself out, which is going to be fantastic. Oh, I've got 6 left of iron, so I can make that into my bars now, but I still need 1 block. You, and you. And 1 second, I'm just going to put the fan on because it is quite warm. Nope, wrong way. Yeah. There we go. It's like something's not right here. So kind of killing two, well, not killing 2 birds with one stone, kind of doing 2 tasks at the same time. Going down 2 separate paths. But at the end of the day, it's going to make my life a lot easier by doing both of these parts. Now I'm going to assume it didn't give me that because it had to be a stone wand. But I will be doing building gadget later down the track as well. I probably have enough to do it now, but we can wait. Alright, so now we can get rid of you. Where did the hopper go? There it is. Alright, Flux Sieve. Ren to Insane. I am finding it really fun. This is my first proper playthrough on stream, but I did a little bit of this earlier, so I kind of have the gist of how this one works. There we go. Now I think it needs an inventory, if I'm not mistaken. Let's check. I think it needs an inventory to go down into. Or up into, for that matter. Yes. So, does it tell you? Plus, take item from the internal inventory and place the outputs into an inventory below. Yep, we'll do. I don't really think I'll need them, but thanks for the offer. It is pretty... I wouldn't say it's self-explanatory, but there's definitely a lot of things you can do in this. So, I'm gonna... because I can't really use that Flux Sieve unless I've got... I can, so long as I put the inventory underneath it, which is possible. I just don't want to. I need to get a pickaxe. Alright, so if I get a chest... Yeah, that's exactly what I will be doing. That's kind of why I'm going down the path of Mekanism now, to try and get that done relatively quickly. Alright, now I can start chucking stuff in here, and it should empty it out into the inventory below. Yes. Fantastic. So I don't fall down there, let me... There we go. And so that'll start getting stuff done. And I can start putting upgrades into this as well, which I won't necessarily do now, but I will get into. So I gotta make the Flux Hammer. So I need more iron for that. That's doing a really good job already. That's gonna fill up way too quickly. Let's see if I can upgrade this chest. I can. So I need blank chest upgrades. Flint. Alright, so we need to go from wood to copper, copper to iron, iron to gold. I have got the copper. I am one short on the iron. Literally one iron piece short. Perfect. I should have enough gold. I have enough just there. And that's where I'll leave it. So let's go and chuck this iron in here. Copper in there. Yes, thanks, Ren2 Insane. That is really helpful tips. And I don't mean to sound like I'm coming off saying that I don't need your help. That is a very good tip. So I'm assuming, if you're still here, that you've played this mod pack before. I know it's been out for a little bit. It's not new, but it's not an older mod pack. Diddy. Bling, 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 bling. Gold. And the copper's done as well. Fantastic. Alright. Copper upgrade. And then iron. Yep. And then gold. You can make gold bars. wonder if they're useful at all. Alright, so we want this one first, which gives an extra row. Yep. Yeah, look at that. Perfect. Alright, we'll let that sit. And we will start getting those upgrades done as well. What did I get? Mechanism. Ah, yes, steel. Oh, got an infused alloy. Perfect. I need more redstone. I need more dust. Which means, well, in essence, I need more iron. I've got 1 bit, and I need 18. 23. So I need 12. 48. I might actually help here and do some of it by hand. We'll also start upgrading the furnace, make it an iron. I think the one I had in my other world is emerald. 22, so about halfway. Oh, we're getting diamonds and stuff already. That's fantastic. Let's actually look at what these upgrades are like, because I can just steal them out once I've got them. Gold upgrade. So I need cactus green, cyan, terracotta. Terracotta is simply just smelted clay. Glass. Yeah, so it's a matter of getting cyan. Cyan is green and blue, so I need cactus. I think I have a cactus. I don't know if I've got cactus seeds here. Alright, let's have a look. Cactus. There'll be a cactus seed. I get it through sieving dirt. So let's... Knowing that I'm going to be needing some hoppers, I'm going to do a very old school method here, except I don't have access to fun hoppers. Just got the normal ones. I'm out of stuff. That's not going to be enough copper. Dang it. Oh, let's smelt this 6. And then, is there any way of forcing fortune? Or any way of getting fortune books? Some blocks like coal and diamond will make drop condition. I know how it works. I want to know how to obtain it. So you can get enchanted books from straining. Doesn't give you a chance. Catches fish, junk and treasures. Reinforced fishermen's. Requires an obsidian mesh. I see. Alright, so it's possible. Oh, you can get spawn eggs. Ah. Very cool. I assume it's going to require running water. I wouldn't mind going through reproductive bees. It increases the drop chance from mobs killed by damage, and blocks that are destroyed by break cannot be combined with extract. I think extract is the equivalent of silk touch. From memory, if memory serves me right. 23, what does that make? 6, 5. So that's exactly one block, I need 2. What other all hammers do I have? Hammer. Bronze, I can make an Invar one. I have got enough Invar to do so, and it will last, I assume, a while. Yeah, we'll do that. Invar is pretty easy to get. So let's do that. Perfect. Now we don't have to worry about anything. I believe the next one is yep, diamond chest upgrade. And then we can either go crystal or obsidian as the last one. I don't know what reactive means. Anyway. Anywho. There we go, that's enough. Let's just make all these chests. I'm sure they're going to come in handy later anyway. Alright, so let's get this thing sorted. Let's chuck that. Nah, let's move it. Let's move it. Okay, so we're going to need a chest. There. And that in there. You go there. You go there. And then you go there. Now, I should be able to chuck in saplings. Yep, and it goes straight into there. Perfect. Very old school. Can I compost? Barrel. Okay, compost. Mushroom, leaping vines, silkworm bread, any raw meat, saplings, twisting vines, worm, beetroot, anything like that. Carrots. I'm specifically looking if sawdust is something. Oh, you can compost string. But it probably won't be very efficient. Wish I told you how much you needed. Oh, there you go, 40. Out of 1,000, so you need 25. Nope. Yes, 25. Alright, so we'll chuck them in. And then that should automatically output it as soon as it converts, which did. Cool. I mean, let that sit. Let's make some shears with the iron I have left over, because I'm pretty sure this will be quicker. As in, it should be the same amount. Yes, but I have that issue of it doesn't give you saplings. Alright, did I get lucky and get cactus seeds? No. Jungle, beetroot, acacia. Got some normal seeds, so that's not the end of the world. Let's just chuck everything that I get from this in here, so I know where it all lies. Cool. Alright, to bed. But by getting dirt back, I will get access to trees that way. I could do jungle, because I can get vines, and I think vines works. Oh, it's got to be close enough. I was like, why is my ultimate not lurking? Yeah, so by looks of it, you can't... Because what I wanted to do was use a hammer to get sawdust, but I guess that doesn't work. Hi, Andy. Oh, you can use sawdust, but can you compost it? Doesn't look like it. Ooh, but you can make 8 sawdust into charcoal dust, and then make charcoal dust into that. So I don't know what the you only get 1 by the looks of it. Anyway, put these both down. How are you today, Andy? You haven't missed an awful lot. This is the 2nd episode, but the 1st episode didn't go for super long yesterday. Ooh, here we go. That's what I wanted. Now I should be able to do this, get all the vines. And I'm sure vines are compostable. Compostable? Yeah, I'm making up it regardless of if it's a word or not. It is a word today. Alright, let's get rid of the rest of this. Sleepy? Yeah, I bet you would be. You had a pretty busy couple of days here. Oh, there goes my hero. Actually, let's double check. I want to check something first. What is your compost rate? 100. That's not too bad. And then leaves is what? Oh, you can sieve leaves. Ah, so that's another way you can get saplings back. And it gives you mineral and rubber wood. Okay. How's this going along? We've still got enough. Still going. Still chugging along. That's fantastic. It's getting us some really good... Ah, look at that. 20 iron right there. And you go. And that is actually enough to use. And because I'm making all of this, let's convert all of it into charcoal, because I hate jungle. But it does give quite a lot of good stuff. Alright, let's see. How are we doing? 22. Fantastic. In we go. Let's get cactus. I'm out of space again. Let's get rid of all this. Let's chuck in all the wood. That should be fine. acacia, pumpkin, fern, beetroot. Ah, I got mycelium spores, which is fantastic for later on. And I got some taters. Best early game food. Have some taters. We do love some taters. 8 times wheat seeds. Cool. We got oak. Got carrot seeds. Everything except for cactus. Is that... I think one of those is cactus. Large. Never mind. Never mind. It is not. Melon, fern, large fern, carrot. Yeah. Yeah. Bamboo. None of this gets me what I want. Oh, hang on, let me do that. And then it was in getting started 1. I need a hoe and I need wheat. Wheat. I mean, this is working fine, so I'm just going to leave it running for now. Sweet berry, which is not bad. It's not what I want, but it's not bad. Sugarcane, which will be good in future. Still no cactus. No cactus. Hop. Hey, hop. Ooh, ha, hey, hop. Alright. Two. I reckon they've changed the look of jungle. It looks a little different. 5. And 2 diamonds. Make a diamond hammer. There we go. Flux Hammer. So we should be able to... I think that's going to require the same thing, right? Take items from inventory above and place the outputs into an inventory in front. Upgrades can be added. So I can do that. It doesn't have energy yet, but that's fine. Which would lead straight into that. So it will work once I actually, you know, get the energy conduits and stuff. Do I need to have both of them in my inventory? I think I do. Ah, no rewards, never mind. Flux Compactor will be good. Not for right this second, but it will be good. And then, yeah, so we'll get that sorted momentarily. This is going pretty well here. Do I have any leftover? I didn't have any leftover iron, did I? I do, I've got exactly enough. Would you look at that? Let's grab another 2 of these jungle logs as well. Oh, it only does a whole stack at a time. So we want shapeless, but I guess at this stage, unless I use probably the right tool. Anyway. We'll get to that in a second. Like, that just cuts off. Fantastic. Alright, let's chuck the vines in. And I would like to go up to the top and grab some stuff up top. Let me... So we don't need that or that. We're working on that. That's done. Alright, so let's actually start working on getting this enrichment chamber done next. So I've got my steel. I need 1 osmium. I don't think I've got any osmium. Oh, I do. And then glass. I need more. Of course I do. Oh, sleep. Sleep, sleep, sleep. What's gonna happen first? Will I get cactus seeds? Or will I finish the entire game? Let's get these silkworms going too, because I don't need them. Is that birch? Yeah. Got birch, I got acacia. Got jungle. Don't have dark oak. Tragic, really. Whoops. Steak doesn't go in there. Alright, sand. You're not going to like it because you're not facing the right way. And what we're going to do is we're going to start smelting some cobblestone as well. So let's go 2 furnaces running. And they can do cobblestone. Alright. This one's done. So this one can make some glass for us. And I'll keep this extra sand, because I know I'm probably going to need it. But I'm probably going to start... Actually, let me get into... I think it's called chips. So let's get into this, because this will make a lot of, like, really cool looking things. Like, you can make different colored pumpkins. Glass blower changes the look of glass. So this is the chiseled of this particular one. So I think the carpenter's table, that makes wood, and then the mason's table is the one that makes... Yeah, okay, so I can easily do that. I just need iron. Let's ore double that. Get the most out of it. But yeah, everything's coming along nicely, which is good. Let's go back into, yeah, onto my live feed. We're going for an hour and 17 minutes this recording. There's another hour and 20 minutes of Minecraft up on the YouTubes. And they should both be up by tonight. One of them's almost finished. I say almost finished, it was almost finished when I started it. Before I started the stream. So if I can use this in the Mason's table, and that's how I get the really cool looking stone designs. I wonder if it does... Well, it even makes diorite look pretty nice. I do like doing, like, I'll probably do a diorite and blackstone configuration at some point. It does quartz, but you can barely see the quartz. You are funny, Andy. You are very funny. Sandstone. Nether bricks looks alright. Red nether bricks. Stone. Cobblestone. Endstone. Netherrack. This would be cool to do as well. Some gilded blackstone things, and I think gilded blackstone's like... Can you give me the... I just want the normal gilded blackstone, please. That one there. Metallurgic Infuser using gold and blackstone. So that's actually doable. I can do that. And it looks really pretty. There we go. Alright, so, what was I doing? This thing. That's right, I don't have enough redstone. I've got the basic things here. Don't have enough redstone. So, what I'm going to do is let's push all of these down here. Get that sand. Let's convert it into dust. Dist. Okay, so now I've got it in dust. Let's chuck this dust up here. First pull, blaze powder. Is there a way of making redstone using the Philosopher's Stone? There is not. Okay. Thought I might as well check. So it's just that and 2 more bits of iron, which I've got going now. Do-do-do. Do-do-do. Yep, so close. Got 2 bits of redstone. So close. That's gonna need more charcoal. Thankfully, I'm currently making some. But I will change it over shortly to being crafted from the Magmatic Dynamo. What is the purpose of this? Oh, you can use it as an induction smelted catalyst. Unobtainium. Cool. Cool. We've got a new moon tonight. Hey, alright, so I've got my 4 redstone, my 4 iron. Let's make the Enrichment Chamber. That wasn't a quest. I need to make the other things first. I need to make a couple of these. More redstone. But that's good, because what I can do is I can chuck this here. That's already filled up. And any redstone that I get from here, I can chuck into here. And it will make enriched redstone, which will get me more items. More items per item. So I'll make, I can make 4 basic control circuits with that. And I need to make none. I just need to make 2 more of these. Okay. Yep. And we'll chuck that into here. Need to make 2 of those. Let's grab the rest of them. And then these we use to make energy tablets. So I need 8 more redstone, 6 gold ingots. I don't have any gold at the moment. I do now. I'm going to take a quick break shortly to go to the bathroom. And then we'll finish up here. I don't want to be going for too much longer if I can get away with it. Actually, while I get that to smelt, I'll leave it there. So, what I'll do is just do that. And I think it's this button here. So if I do it correctly, I should mute myself. And I'll be back in about 5 minutes. And I have returned. Hopefully everyone is still around, still kicking. I know I was gone for a little bit too long. But what was I doing? I was making this. I needed redstone. You know what? I think that might be enough redstone for now. So I need these. And then with those, I needed to make 2 energy tablets. And then I can go down this path, so I need an enrichment chamber. So let's steal this. Ta-da! That one's done too. And then it says you can do this, which is have an enrichment chamber. To set up automated ore smelting from Mekanism, place the enrichment chamber to the left of your iron furnace and place a chest on top of both. In the enrichment chamber, use the side config settings. To get items into the enrichment chamber, you'll need a pipe connecting the chest. Iron furnace will set it to input from the left side and output. Okay, so usages. So I'm assuming what I can do. Oh, this is good too. I can take this and put straight in to get the 2 things that I need. Okay, so it takes 3 raw iron and makes 4 iron dust. So it's worse than doing it using the hammer. However, it is quicker. And it's automated, which I think is the most important part. And you can get dirty iron ingots, which require iron clumps. So 1 block of raw iron gives you 18 iron clumps, and then iron clumps in a crusher get turned into dirty iron gets turned to iron dust. So that way, it's you're getting ore doubling. So that works out well. But then you can get iron shards, which require a chemical injection chamber. Hydrogen chloride and salt. 3 goes to 8, so that's more than double. So that's the best thing to do. But I think I'm just going to do simply ore doubling to start with. So if we have a look at what the usages were, find the iron dust again. Oops, recipe. So we need dirty iron, which is from a crusher. Crusher is this. Okay. Straightforward enough. So what we're going to do is we've got 60 redstone in there already. We need these. So we need osmium. So let's get the osmium getting converted into our basic control circuits. But I'll probably call it after I've gotten the machines, and then after that I will, tomorrow's episode, assuming that I stream tomorrow, we'll get into, so I need, I will have to get a chemical infuser at some point, but, I want first, so you can get a basic smelting factory as well, but you can do it with the iron furnace as well, so that's no massive deal about which way I do that. Enrichment Chamber. Biogenerator. Is it a Purification Chamber? Yes, that's the last thing where it requires salt and hydrogen chloride. What did I actually need? Chemical injection chamber. Oh! Right. Yeah, so that's a little bit down the track. And that's the thing that... Yeah, so that's the thing I need later on down the track anyway, so that's fine. I don't need that. I need a crusher. And... so we need a crusher. And... what was the other thing I needed? Crusher... how do I get iron clumps? Purification Chamber, which requires oxygen and flint. So that's not doable yet, because I don't have a way of creating oxygen, which... I can either use a rotary condensator or an electrolytic separator, which will take... I'm assuming it will take water. Ethanol, ammonium gas. One of them should be water. Yeah, accepts any Minecraft water. So this will get hydrogen. Do I have the Medicham, Alt Art, and Evolving Skies? I do not. How does it become gas? Can you elaborate how this reaction occurs? Purification Chamber. Ah, right. So it does it for you. But it requires advanced control circuits. They're actually really easy to make. So I'm going to quickly... but I also need another Enrichment Chamber. That's doable. So Enrichment Chamber into a Purification Chamber. So that's sort of the next couple of things. Yeah, so I need another steel case. Which means I need more steel. That's simple enough. So, what do we got? 20 redstone. We're going to need those anyway, so I'll do that real quick. Did I just hear a villager? No. I thought I heard a wandering trader. It might have been my stomach. So let's get some. Let's put this back down. Let's get some coal. Do I not have any? There we go. I have got some coal. Let's chuck one coal in. Alright, so let's get that done as well while I think about it, because I know that is a quest line. Certus quartz and 2 bits of sand. It's not even a slow process either, which is pretty good. Those energy tablets will be used, because I will use them to make the battery. Let's chuck you in. That's 80. That's another 4. Yeah, so 1 coal. I did that. Certus quartz as well. So I know this is another step. I don't know where it is, but I know it's another step somewhere. It's probably in applied energistics. It is. Alright. That's that one done. And that one. Alright. Don't need that right now, so let's just chuck that away. 40 minutes. Is it osmium? Do I have? I've got 1 osmium left. 2. Yep. So I've got that. I will have this. So that should be everything I need. Start chucking this in. Yeah, it's all like rudimentary. I think what I might do off camera is do a bit of base building. Just get some areas built up. I won't do anything excessively important. I'll just get some nice materials set up and start making some nice areas. And then what was the crusher? That's relatively easy as well. I need more steel, so let me do more steel. Need more iron. That's fine. Yeah, so I'm missing quite a few alt art. Oh, I did it wrong. Whoops. I'm missing a lot of the alt art and full arts in Evolving Skies. But I've got... will, as of sometime this week, I will have every card up until the full arts in the set. Gonna need... how many of these? So I need to make them to make... the Purification Chamber, 2 osmium, 4 infused, so... yeah, no worries. I'm not super interested in getting all of them now, so... they're always going to be there. Like, yeah, the prices might go up a little bit, but at the moment I'm just, like, trying to save some money. Got the Enrichment Chamber. And then we want to make it into a Purification Chamber, which requires that. I don't have any of these, do I? I do not. So I need 6... I need 8 of those total. So another 5. Chuck in that. That requires iron. And osmium, which I don't have any on me, but I've got some here, so that's fine. Alright, chuck that in there. Alright. Let's just do 5 for now. Actually, no, we'll just do the whole thing. Two per. I need 2. That should be fine. Okay, that should get me my Purification Chamber. Perfect. I don't think that's going to be, like, necessary for now. Dry smelter, osmium compressor. Separator, Purification Chamber. Gold dust, iron dust. Okay. So I'm just curious, if I were to chuck this down here, and then put flint in the bottom, it makes 10 oxygen millibuckets, and I need how many? 400. So it's currently not that fantastic. It only holds 210. Let's hypothetically see if this works, though. Need more iron, please. Please and thanks. But yeah, I think that's not going to be the goal for now, because if we go into here, it actually tells you... go back into Mekanism. Believe in... Yeah, so this is how you're supposed to do this. So you have sulfuric acid, dissolution chamber, washer, crystallizer... which is a chemical dissolution chamber. Pumps a gas to chemical washer, pumps a gas to chemical crystallizer, outputs crystals to chemical injection chamber, outputs shards to purification chamber, outputs clops to crusher, outputs dirty dust to enrichment chamber, and outputs clean dust to smelter. That will be... that's where Mekanism will eventually get us, which is tier 4 ore processing. And I am basically doing, I think, tier 2. Yeah, so raw ore goes into your purification chamber, which is being fed oxygen from electrolytic separator, which is ideal. I don't. It then outputs the product into the crusher, which converts the ore clumps into dirty dust. This dirty dust is fed into the enrichment chamber, which converts the dirty dust to ore dust, and the enrichment chamber then feeds into your preferred smelter of choice. So that is ore doubling, and it's completely automated. I need one more. Seems like a lot of effort to get it doubled, though. I don't know how much this actually gives. Actually, I think it said. If you're likely, you probably got lost in that. It's 55 times. Alright, it was. If we go the Purification Chamber, what are the ways we can get iron clumps? We can get it from iron shards. Iron shards are from the chemical injection, which we can get iron crystals. Iron crystals is from clean iron slurry. Which you get clean iron slurry from dirty iron slurry mixed with nitric acid, or it says any water. what was it? And the chemical washer. So that uses water. The dirty iron slurry is sulfuric acid mixed with raw iron. So 3 raw iron gives 2,000 millibuckets, so 2 buckets of iron, which gives 2,000 buckets of clean iron slurry, which is 10 iron crystals, which is 10 iron shards, which is 10 iron clumps, which is 10 dirty iron dust, which is 10 iron dust. So 3 gives you 10. So it over triples. It over triples the amount of iron you get from a single bit of iron. So, or tripling. Let's convert this into big boy, and then proof of concept, chuck that in there. Oh, didn't quite use all of it. Now we've got iron clumps. Iron clumps go into the crusher, which we haven't made yet, which makes that. So that's the ore doubling that we can do by hand, but it's almost just as easy to not do it by hand. And I don't know how... I mean, we can make this into a factory. Basic purification factory. So that allows you to do a machine that serves an upgrade to regular machine, allowing for multiple processing operations to occur at once. So basically we can do multiple at the same time. Which means that we'll be able to do that with all of our ores at the same time, end game wise. We can basically have this doing this extremely fast. It then converts all of these into clumps. The clumps will go into the first thing to convert it into gas. Then it go to the second thing to convert it to another gas. Third thing to make it crystalline. Fourth thing to wash it. Fifth thing to... Yeah, there's like 6 or 7 processes that are involved. But at the end of the day, Mekanism makes it... Mekanism is by far the best way of getting as much product from a single piece as possible. So that's what I will be doing. I'll also set up this so that it's all automated as well. It did recommend using a... Because to get oxygen for the Purification Chamber, we can use this Electrolytic Separator, which requires any water, and for each one, we get 2 millibuckets of hydrogen, 1 millibucket of oxygen. So each bucket of water gives you 500 millibuckets of oxygen. I don't know what we can do with this hydrogen. There'd be something we can do with it. We can go hydrogen plus biofuel gives you substrate plus ethylene. Ethylene can also give you oxygen. But it requires acetic acid, and that probably also requires water. So water, yeah. Or we can go hydrogen to liquid hydrogen, then get gas turbine. So we can use a gas turbine by going liquid hydrogen into energy. Not bad. So then we can go backwards using condensating. Yep, okay. That's cool. I will have to work out how that works. But that seems like a really cool way of doing that. We could do liquid ethylene. That gives 11,260,000 Fe. Per 1 bucket. Liquid hydrogen gives 80,000 Fe, which is not too bad. I don't know how long it takes, though. I don't know how this works. But that'll be a fun little thing to potentially do in future. Once we start going down the path of Mekanism further. There probably is something around here. I don't know why all of these are... I think it's because this is not started. I think that will unlock once that's started. basic universal cable, mechanical cable, basic pressurized, logistical, and thermodynamic conductor. For transferring heat, transferring items, transferring gases, transferring fluids, and transferring power. That's not too bad. Requires steel. What does this require? Steel in a bucket. That makes sense. Steel and glass. That's for gases. That makes sense as well. I did the same one twice. I don't want to pin it. Basic control. Okay. And then basic thermodynamic. Requires copper. How are these used? How do I transfer heat from one thing to another? It's probably to do with... Holy crap, ultimate. Yep, no, that's, it's pretty good. I think Mekanism will be really nice. Solar generators, I think I can make now. They're not too hard. But they don't make a whole lot. The advanced one would make a little bit more, but yeah, it's even still, it's not fantastic. And then wind generator, not fantastic either. I don't know if there's the other quantum entangulaporter. Wireless power, gases, fluids, everything. Okay, you know, it just transports everything that you could possibly imagine. Sounds cool. How do I make this? Atomic alloys. So I need refined obsidian with reinforced alloys, which is infused alloys with diamond. Because infused alloys... Oh, they only make the reinforced ones. Atomic's the highest. Okay, that's, we're going down a rabbit hole here that I won't worry about, right now. But those would be nice. And you can go mecha suit. Biofuel substrates, HDP. I'm assuming this is used for something important. It's like for your module stuff. HDPE reinforced elytra. Because why not? Applies an HDPE reinforced elytra to the mechs. Ooh, that's cool. Do need to get me some antimatter though. Which... Supercritical phase shift. It's a multi-block. Which requires nuclear waste. Which requires a fission reactor. And fissile fuel is made using an isotopic centrifuge, which requires uranium hexafluoride, which is from a... chemical infuser, which is hydrofluoric acid plus uranium oxide. Uranium oxide... chemical oxidizer from yellow cake uranium, which is when you put any uranium ingot into a... Oh, I love Mekanism. And hydrofluoric acid is sulfuric acid plus fluorite, which isn't too bad, but the sulfuric acid requires sulfur dust in a something or other. Doesn't actually say how... Oh, in the Purification Chamber. I don't like that. Doesn't really state... or you can go sulfur trioxide plus water vapor. Water vapor should be relatively straightforward. Yeah. You can just decondense. What a fun word. And then sulfur trioxide is sulfur dioxide plus oxygen. Sulfur dioxide is chemical oxidizer with sulfur. Yep, okay. That makes sense. Right. And I understand most of that from my background as a chemical engineer. Isn't that fantastic? And you're done. Look at that. Alright, so that's probably where I'm going to leave it today. that was a really, really terrible end to the stream in terms of what I was talking about. What I'm going to do off camera is I'm going to start doing up this base a little bit using the chipped mod. Make it look very pretty, get some dirt ready to go, etc, etc. Won't do anything major off camera. It'll just be like some basic stuff, upgrading the base and moving some stuff around. I won't put any extras in, I won't build any extra machines or anything like that. I'll do that on camera. That way, there's, you know, you don't have to watch every single thing that I do. But yeah, I think I'm going to call it there. That was a 2-hour recording. So, yeah. Let me quickly... Yep. Thanks for watching, YouTube. Both of these episodes will be up. This is mainly for Twitch chat. Both of these episodes will be up in the next 12 hours. So keep an eye out on that. You'll have 3.5 to 4 hours of content to watch. And also my most recent card unboxing, which was 2 weeks ago now, will be put up as well. Hi, bye, bread. Hopefully work's going well for you. But yeah, this will be up on my YouTube, and if you want to go check that out, the link to my YouTube is actually in my Twitch somewhere. Oh, thank you very much. That means a lot to me. I'll have to make sure that I help you. Have you reached affiliate yet? Anyway, thanks YouTube for watching, and I'll see you very soon. Next episode should be coming out on Twitch. It should be Wednesday the 28th at about 7 PM Australian Eastern Standard Time, so keep an eye out for that. My Twitch link will be in the description. If you want to know when I go live, I will post it up on my Twitter, which will also be in the link in the description. Thanks, everyone, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye!